Take a look at this handsome young man. Can you tell that behind this charming smile hides an unspeakable monster? And that those kind eyes belong to a cruel and a heartless man. A man that would end lives with a flick of his wrist and conduct some of the cruelest experiments in history of humanity. From operating and removing people's organs without anesthesia to burning hundreds of children alive without a hint of remorse. He is among the cruelest people of all time. But how can anyone be so twisted? And how did a man of science and reason become the terrifying monster you're about to meet? Nightfam. This is the story of Dr. Joseph Mengele, the Angel of Death. It all began in his childhood. He was the oldest son of Karl and Walburga Mengele, a wealthy and respected couple in Günzburg, Germany. Karl had a successful company producing farming equipment, and the young Joseph was used to living in comfort. From an early age, the standards were always set high for Joseph. The oldest of three brothers, it was up to him to uphold the family's respect. His mother expected nothing but perfection and the best grades in school. And his father wanted him to continue the family business when he was an adult. But Joseph struggled to meet those expectations. He was a great student, but he wasn't number one at school as his parents would want. It was at school that Joseph first started having an interest in science, joking with his friends that he would be in the encyclopedia one day. Was he right? Unfortunately, he was. But he would be remembered for a very different reason. Who could have guessed that this shy young boy would one day burn hundreds of children alive? Crazy story. Okay, let's continue. At 15, Joseph was diagnosed with a serious bone infection. Joseph was diagnosed with a serious bone infection. At this time, this sickness was extremely deadly and chances were low for Joseph to survive. During his 6-month staying at the hospital, Joseph's life was constantly in danger. But despite all this pressure, despite all this near-death trauma, he pulled through and returned to school. After that, though, he was a different person, as his classmates would say. It was here, at this very moment, it's believed, that Joseph's ideas of being superior to everyone really began. Because he survived a sickness that would kill most of the other people.